that it's going to go over somewhere between Terrebonne Bay and Morgan City, Louisiana, which is better for us if it's on the east side than if it's the west, because if it's on the west, then we would get a lot of water in here. This way we're going to get the brunt of the wind, but we're not going to get the massive water that they were predicted.
How much wind?
Up to the limit, 140, 150 miles an hour wind they're talking about.
Mr. Mayor, follow me as we can. I want to take a look at this shelter. You put this shelter together as well as several others, and I want to give our viewers around the world a sense for what this scene looks like here tonight. Are you worried about how this town is going to weather this?
Oh, I think we're going to do all right. It's just, I'm always concerned when the people in low-lying areas, and that's why we've got these people to move here.
Now let's go ahead, Steichen. Let's show these folks. Take a look inside this shelter. This is what, your municipal auditorium? Is that what this is?
Our municipal auditorium, right. We have this building here. We have over 1,000 people in this building, and we have a school about a mile from here. And then right across the river, there's another couple of places.
Okay. Let me go, Mr. Mayor, and talk to a few of these folks. Stand by with us now if you would. Stand by if you would. I appreciate that if you'd stand by. Let me get a sense and get a sense for what these folks are thinking. Excuse me. Let me get right in your way, Steik. Ma'am, give me a sense this evening. Give me a sense for why you're here. Any sense about what's happening at your home right now?
No, not really. The reason I'm here is because I didn't have enough time to evacuate any further.
Where would you have liked to go?
I would have liked to go home or up further north. But I work and they didn't close the store until after 11 o'clock, so this is as far as I could get.
You think you're safe here?
I hope so.
Okay, we want to talk to a few folks. Good luck to you tonight. Steik, if you go ahead and back on out. Whoops. We got a tight situation here tonight. We're going to go over and talk to this family here with a newborn. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Here is a family who I'm sure would rather be home tonight in their own home. Where do you live, sir? And give me a sense about why you're here.
We live in Bayou Vista, about 6 miles from here. The reason why we're here is from what we can understand, it's a really bad storm. I'm scared for my family. That's why we're over here.
What do you think about your home? How do you think it'll weather it?
God's willing, it'll still be there when we get back.
How about, is this your wife here? Is she doing okay?
She's scared. She's real scared right now.
Let me take a look at this. Is this your...
My daughter. She's 17 days old. Just something else, having to come all the way over here.
It's her first hurricane, I take it.
Yeah, her first hurricane.
Good luck to you. We appreciate it. Okay, have we got time for another one, Pete? We okay? Okay, is that okay? Okay, let's take one more walk over here if we can. Go ahead, stick ahead of me. And we will tell you as we do that hurricane force winds about 140 miles an hour are expected here very shortly. And here is someone trying to get some sleep, perhaps. This is not a very good place to sleep, but if I can wake her. Pardon me, ma'am? Hi, I'm sorry. We said we'd be over here. Are you really asleep, or are you just funning it?
I'm not asleep. I'm scared.
Is this a good place to be in? A good place to sleep, or what?
It's a good place to sleep, but I guess it's a good place to be.
Tell me about where your home is and what you're trying to get away from.
I'm trying to get free from the water. I'm afraid of the water and the snakes.
Yeah, tell me about that. Snakes, alligators, red ants.
All I worry about is snakes. This town is known for bad snakes.
You seem to be in good spirits, but you really, down deep, you are worried.
I am worried to death. Scared. Real scared.
I think we've got time for one more. Thank you very much, ma'am. I appreciate it. Sir, finally, what's it look like to you?
Oh, it looks like it's going to be bad. Looks like it's going to be devastating. A lot of high wind. I've seen it before in Hurricane Camille. It was bad.
You've been through it before. What do you think about this one based on how powerful you know it is?
Oh, it's pretty strong. It's the worst one I ever seen yet. So Camille, it was pretty bad too. This one here is bad, I believe.
Appreciate it, sir. Thanks very much. Good luck to all of the folks that we've talked with tonight. The mayor will continue to stand by with us throughout the night and give us a sense for what's going on around this town. We need to tell you that Morgan City, Louisiana is right in the path of the storm. big wind expected here. The mayor said that he hopes not as much water as they first thought, but serious wind, perhaps in excess of 100 miles an hour. We will continue to be here. Our hope is to bring it to you as the very eye passes over Morgan City. For now, I'm Jeff Block, CNN, reporting live from the shelter here in Morgan City, Louisiana.
Jeff, give us a little geography lesson, if you would. How far away is the shelter from the actual coastline?
I'm sorry, I don't know if I copied all of that, Patrick. We're in and out here. Obviously, a lot of heavy stuff going on outside. Morgan City is located, I don't know, is Mayor still there? Is he still there? How far away from the Gulf, sir, are we standing right now? Mr. Mayor, about how far away from the Gulf are we?
12 miles.
About 12 miles from the Gulf. Being that close, what about it?
Well, it's 12 miles, but there's a lot of vegetation on the way, and it may be a little further than that because the delta has kind of grown a little bit, and there's some new land added, but I would say between 12 and 15 miles at the maximum.
Not that far. Alrighty. That is all we've got here for you now, Patrick. I'm going to send it back to you because I've totally lost communication with you, so I will just say now that we'll send it back and we'll be back with you later.
Jeff Flock and Mr. Mayor, thank you very much. We will be checking back in throughout the evening. Northwest of Morgan City, about 70 miles up the bayou, is Lafayette. It's the largest city in the Cajun region, and the storm's approach is sending people looking for shelter there. CNN's Larry Lamont joins us live for the scene there. Larry?
A light rain is now falling in Lafayette, but before the night is over, this could become one of the most dangerous places in the nation. Despite that, thousands of people have been forced to stay here almost against their will. Here's why. Throughout the day, traffic came from the coastline up north through Lafayette, bumper-to-bumper traffic, people hoping to get to high ground, to safe ground. But because of all the traffic, they weren't able to get through. Many of them gave up and decided that even though Lafayette might be a dangerous place, it was better than where they were. So they began checking into hotels. We see one hotel in Lafayette where several people have come. In fact, this hotel is now booked out solidly, and all the hotels north of this city are also sold out. So people can't get there if they wanted to get there. So they're staying in Lafayette. We talked to a number of people about why they're staying here, and this is the response we got.
By the time we've gotten here, the traffic had built up so much, it just wouldn't be feasible to maybe head west to, say, Texas border or whatever, get stuck on the highway, and then it comes through, you know, it takes you 4 hours, get someplace which should take an hour, and a storm comes through and you're stuck in the vehicle when it makes landfall.
The highway congestion caused us to stop here. We don't want to be trapped on the road.
I came a long way, and there's no use getting back on that highway because the highway is all blocked. And I think it's going to be a little ride out here.
Even though Lafayette is 32 miles north of the Gulf, they expect high winds here that could knock down the power lines, trees, and wreak havoc on this city, which has about 700,000 people in a 50-mile radius. They're bracing for the worst here, but they are hoping for the best. Larry Lamont, CNN Live from Lafayette, Louisiana.
Larry, I don't know whether you heard the mayor of Morgan City, but let me just paraphrase what he said. Apparently, he's more concerned about a tidal surge, the water, than the actual winds. Do you get the same feeling there, that that's what people are most concerned about, is the water and not the winds?
Well, here in Lafayette, the mayor is concerned about the winds. He feels that that's going to be the biggest threat to this city.
Okay, Larry Lamont, thank you very much. We'll be checking back with him for the very latest as the storm continues to approach. On the phone with us right now from Grand Isle, Louisiana, is the Mayor, Andrew Valance. Mr. Mayor, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir, I can.
What's the situation there right now?
Well, here in Grand Isle, Andrew has certainly introduced Grand Isle to hurricane season 1992. At the present time, we're experiencing winds of 85 miles an hour. The tide is about 5 feet above normal. The peninsula part of Grand Isle is about 3 feet underwater. As such, the western end of the island is also flooded. The Gulf Coast, the beach side out in the Gulf of Mexico, is being ravaged by the tremendous wave energy of the Gulf. Grand Isle is the only human-inhabited barrier island in Louisiana. We're located at the southernmost tip of Louisiana Highway 1, right in the Gulf of Mexico.
Speaking of those people, did you get them all evacuated, or are you concerned?
We evacuated 98% of our people as of yesterday evening. The other 2% represent civil defense people, and the other 1% represents many of our older folks who, just for one reason or another, never, ever evacuate because of mauvais temps, which is French for bad weather. It's a matter of community pride, so they stay home. So when we learned of their presence here on the island, we gathered them up and invited them to Town Hall, which is the former U.S. Coast Guard station. Therefore, it was built to last through hurricanes. So what we're doing is that we're doing all we can to protect their presence here and make them comfortable.
Any reports of any kind of damage or casualties at this point?
Damage-wise, we've lost a lot of the beautiful oak trees that Grand Isle had, as well as the power lines that were knocked down. We also had a visit early this afternoon from a tornado, which opened up a path on our bay side of the island. So this, along with the coastal erosion that we're suffering on the Gulf of Mexico side with the 5-foot waves that are coming in, then Grand Isle is getting quite a bit of a battering. We understand that later in the night, midnight to 2 a.m., we should expect winds of 110 miles an hour.
How many people, do you have adequate shelters there? Are you not concerned? As you said, every 98% moved out yesterday, and the other 2% are civil defense people, et cetera, and emergency
Right.
workers.
The town hall is adequate because we only have 1,452 people who live in Grand Isle year-round. It's a Cajun community, and people are very respectful of the weather conditions, especially Category 4.
Okay, Andrew Valance, the mayor of Grand Isle, Louisiana, thank you for taking the time to talk with us. Good luck to you and your city as the hurricane continues to approach, and hopefully we'll be able to check in with you later if the communication lines are up. We'll continue our coverage, and while people scramble for safety in Louisiana, those in South Florida struggle to put their lives back together. Our storm coverage continues with the scene in Homestead, one of the hardest hit places. Also another place highly vulnerable to hurricanes where people are giving thanks this time around. That and more ahead on World News.